Hello guys, welcome back to another Lumley trading video. In this one I'm going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis on Rite Aid, ticker RAD. Now the reason for this is we can see it is up around 13% on the day. The reason for this is they have boosted their future guidance. So anyway, to get straight into it, we can see currently we're sitting around $7.60. We are actually currently at the daily high right now. But either way, where do we expect it to push? So if prices do continue up, Rite Aid keeps pushing upwards, our key targets are going to be around 825 and 950. The reason for that is the first deviation on both the 4 hour and the daily, and these are going to be our first set of resistance lines. So coming into here, where we would expect pullbacks, and if they break it, we want to see a hold. And by that I mean if we can break up to this 825, we break above, to 850, 875, whatever it is, come back, retest this 825, and as long as we can hold this level and kind of break into a new intraday high, then that would show us this level is kind of held, and we would expect a push to that next deviation. And where would that be? In this case, 960 or kind of 950. That rough area there is where we'd be looking for that push. And again, if it continues even further, then we got around 1125, 1325, 1450, and $17 are gonna be those key levels that we're looking at to the upside. And really, you can look at these as the 825, the 965, 1125, the 1330. These are all levels where if you're holding the stock longs, definitely be locking in profits and definitely moving our stops. However, once you are also at the 1125 and upwards, these are coming into the second and third deviation. So if you are looking to short Rite Aid, these are levels where we would consider it a lower risk to start doing so. And then at an extreme, if you're looking at the fourth deviations, you can see around 1750 and then $20.50. Those would be our fourth deviations. Very unlikely for stocks to break out to those levels, but if it does, those are the targets we would be looking at. And again, the same thing, if you were long, really we wouldn't be looking to hold long anywhere past here. And if you were looking to short, those would be the kind of levels we would be looking to enter or add size at. Now, if on Rite Aid we end up falling in price, where do we expect about this to happen? So really we'd be looking at the statistical mean, because that's really the only level we have downwards. So that would be around the 595, so the $6 psychological level, as well as the 525 are the key levels to be looking out for. And because, for two reasons. Like I said, it is the statistical mean, so coming down to here, you do expect kind of a bounce or some sort of pressure to happen. And then you've also got the psychological level, so you would most likely expect buying pressure to come in. However, as we're trading into that statistical mean, we wouldn't really be looking to hold the stock between the areas of 590 and the 525, just because coming into these levels, again, you're in the range of statistical mean. And when you see that, it's very hard to trade because prices become unpredictable. And really what's going to happen is a lot less likely to kind of be able to predict. It's just uncertain, really. So really within the areas of kind of $6 and 525, we'll kind of sit out and wait for it to push either up to the next level, so either the 825 or push down to the level that we'll give now of around 230. Obviously 230 is quite fine. Rite Aid comes down to there, it is very discounted, so we could be looking at either the 52-week low, which is at 968, or we could be looking at the half deviations of 410 and 365. And again, these would be the same kind of things. We could look to play some small bounce plays off these levels. But really, these are the key levels that we're looking at on Rite Aid. So if that did help, I hope it did. If it did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I hope to see you next one. And that's it. Peace.
And maybe I'm crazy.